looking for us.
They've searched here a dozen times before. They've never found us.
Did you see something?
Our movies start with a couple who notice that all their neighbors are bailing on their homes, like the world is about to end. When the guy, Jason, steps outside, he sees total chaos everywhere. He has no clue what's going on. But just to be safe, he decides to get his family out of the city like everyone else. They don't even get halfway before they see all the people who just left the city are turning right back around. Because of this, Jason's family gets stuck in traffic. In just a bit, they realize the military has totally blocked off the road leading into the city. Helicopters start hovering overhead, announcing that a weird infection has suddenly spread through the city and everyone is infected. They tell everyone to go back to their homes. Jason finally gets it. Their city has been put in isolation, meaning their connection and routes to other cities are cut off. While they're freaking out about this, something like a rock falls from the sky and creates a cloud of smoke. Moments later, fighter jets are flying overhead. Jason and his family watch as these jets smash the city, blowing the whole place up. Jason's wife, Beth, instantly realizes the military wants to wipe out the city's people, not save them. If they had listened to the guards and gone home, they would be dead. After totally destroying the city, the jets start moving toward the roads. To save their lives, Beth grabs her family and runs toward a hill where she spotted a school. Thanks to Beth's quick thinking and their running away, they dodged the jets' bombing. Before the jets could even notice them, they quickly break open a heavy bunker door and hide inside. Now inside, they can't figure out what kind of virus is spreading that infected literally everyone in the city. Jason tried to ease the tension, telling Beth to not worry about it for the moment and to just be grateful they had found shelter. Jason and Beth start looking around the bunker. There's a ton of food, but it's all expired. They figured they could still eat it if they had to, and it would let them easily survive in the bunker for at least 3 months. Beth is totally distracted while Jason is telling her this stuff because she's really worried. She cut her hand while closing the bunker door and is now scared she might be infected too. Jason comforts her, assuring her that she was fine. Then they start looking for candles to light up the place. Life in the bunker is way different from life outside. Weeks go by, and they're stuck inside this bunker. To kill time, they play games and eat expired canned food. Jason and Beth are adults and can handle it, but their daughter is getting super stressed. She asked Jason how much longer they would have to stay there, but Jason had no answer and just tried to distract her. There's a reflective mirror in the bunker, and their daughter often uses it to look outside. But for all these days, she hasn't seen a single person or animal. Even the tree leaves are burnt. One day she gets so scared she asked her mom and dad if they were the only ones left alive. Jason calms her down, covering her eyes with his 2 fingers and telling her to relax. He said her friends were probably hiding somewhere, just like them. Later, their daughter gets hungry and goes to grab some food, only to see that one of their cans had a hole ripped in the back and the food was gone. They check all the cans and find 12 empty ones. They realize that mice have gotten into the bunker and eaten 12 days' worth of their food. Jason calms Beth and his daughter down, saying it was no big deal. He told them if they ran out of food, he would go outside the bunker and get more. As they're eating, they hear that same noise from behind them again. They see it's a mouse making the noise. Jason quickly grabs a knife to try and kill it, but this mouse is super fast, way faster than a normal mouse, and Jason can't catch it. Beth notices the path the mouse is taking, stands in front of it, and finally catches the mouse. Before they can celebrate, they smell kerosene from behind them. They see that the mouse knocked over their lantern while running by. Before they can do anything, the lamp explodes and starts a fire. It looks like they're about to lose their last shelter. The fire is spreading fast. Jason quickly tries to put out the fire by taking water from the tap, but the fire keeps getting bigger. Beth throws a cloth on the fire, and after a lot of hard work, they both manage to put it out. But then they realize their daughter is nowhere to be found. They get scared again, only to find out she was hiding under the bed out of fear. Just as they recover from that stress, Jason sees a new problem. The fire smoke is going outside through the vent, which means someone could figure out their location. He's terrified and tries to keep the smoke from going out through the vent, but his efforts don't work at all. They spend the whole night in fear. Luckily, no one notices them, but when they wake up in the morning, they see that the burnt ash from inside the bunker has fallen outside. This meant there was still a risk that someone could see them. So, Jason and Beth decide that they both need to go outside to clear the vent. Their daughter is supposed to stay inside and wait for them. The whole day goes by, and Jason and Beth don't come back to the bunker. Their daughter gets even more worried. She used the reflective mirrors several times during the day and saw her mom and dad working nearby. Right now, when she looks outside with the reflective mirror, her dad is working, and a shadow is moving toward him from the woods in the background. She screams to try and save her dad and warn him about the monster, but her dad can't hear her voice. So, worried about her mom and dad, she is forced to run out of the bunker. When she gets outside, she can't see either of her parents. She's scared the monster caught them. She's running around, screaming and looking for her mom and dad, when suddenly, two hands grab her from behind. It's her mom, who's covering her mouth, and her dad is right there too. They knew about the monster as well, which is why they were hiding. As soon as the monsters pass the bunker door looking for them, they waste no time and rush back inside the bunker. Jason tries to secure the bunker door again with chains, but fear keeps chasing them because they can still hear the sound of heavy footsteps right over the bunker. Beth's daughter starts crying in fear, and Beth tries to comfort her, telling her that as long as they were inside, they were safe. Jason sees his daughter is losing it, so he goes to her and, in his usual way, covers her eyes with his 2 fingers, explaining to her that their voices could attract the monsters. He warned her that if they made any noise, they would die, and urged her to relax and be quiet. Suddenly, those footsteps get louder again. The steps move over the ventilation duct and stop right near the bunker door. Now they are really scared. Sweat is dripping from Jason's forehead. Suddenly, their bunker door starts being hit really hard. The chains underneath start breaking, which means the monsters have found their shelter and are about to attack them at any second. Before the last chain can break and open, Beth hangs onto the chain, desperately trying to use her weight to keep the bunker closed. But the monsters are way stronger than them. Even with Beth hanging on, they manage to open the bunker door, and 2 glowing green eyes appear from the outside. They are terrified. Before the monsters can get into the bunker, Jason quickly rips off a pipe, bends it, and manages to jam it into the bunker door's holder, locking it. As soon as the bunker is closed, they breathe a sigh of relief. They notice that the footsteps have moved away from their bunker. But even so, Jason's hands are now trembling with fear. They realize the outside world isn't just a threat from the military. The outside world is now full of monsters, and surviving here is probably way harder than before. Now they are also scared that since the monsters found their bunker once, they'll keep coming back. And another big issue is that more mice are getting into their bunker, and their food is running out. While they're thinking about all this, they hear the sound of a lot of footsteps again. Before they can get to the bunker door, a bunch of monsters use all their strength to instantly rip the bunker door open. They are terrified as they look at a lot of glowing green eyes. They are all monsters. Jason can't close the door to keep the monsters away, but he smartly sets a fire inside to keep the monsters from coming in. But he still notices the monsters are about to come down because the fire is dying down. Jason's daughter sees a hidden escape route through the ventilation duct. Jason risks his life to tear open the grate and gets his daughter and then Beth out. But when he tries to crawl out, he gets stuck in the duct. It's too small for him. The monsters are just a few steps away, and Jason's arm is broken. Beth is trying with all her strength to pull Jason out, but suddenly, the monsters grab his foot from below and pull him down. Beth and her daughter just watch as Jason screams at Beth to save their daughter and get out of there. Beth and her daughter start running and see that all the routes in front of them are blocked. Just then, they hear helicopters overhead. Lights shine down on them, and suddenly a trap is thrown over them, catching them both. Soldiers come closer to look at them. They aren't monsters, they're humans. Even seeing this, the soldiers don't let them go or rescue them. Instead, they take blood from their necks to check it. The blood is black now, meaning they are both infected with the virus that spread through the city. Here's where we find out that this virus was actually airborne. That's why no one in the city escaped it. There was no cure or medicine to stop the virus. To keep the infected from spreading the virus further, the military was just ordered to kill any infected person they saw on sight. Beth screams in anger, and for the first time, we see her changed monster-like form. All the veins in her mouth are black. Before anything else can happen, Beth sees blood spurting from the neck of the soldier standing in front of her. It turns out that the person who attacked him from behind was Jason. He escaped the monsters but is now a monster himself. Seeing him, all the other soldiers start firing at him non-stop, and he's finally killed. But his sacrifice wasn't for nothing. During this time, Beth managed to save her daughter and run away from there. We now see them hiding in the dark. Beth has completely turned into a monster. A soldier looking for them appears in front of them. Seeing him, Beth's daughter gets angry. As soon as she gets angry, the monster inside her comes out too, and she turns into a terrifying monster, ready to kill the soldier. Beth has a really tough time controlling her daughter and trying to calm her down. We see that as soon as their anger fades, they start turning back into normal humans. Actually, they were infected from day one, but because they stayed in the bunker for so long and never got angry at anyone, we never got to see their monster side. Anyway, we're shown that the soldier Beth's daughter attacked is now also turning into a monster. Ignoring him, Beth and her daughter go back to Jason. Despite being shot so many times, he's still wounded and dying. He covers his daughter's eyes in his special way one last time, and then dies. They haven't even had enough time to mourn Jason when they hear another helicopter. Beth grabs her daughter and runs away to save her. They finally find another underground bunker in the city. They go inside, and there they see one of Beth's daughter's friends. He takes them to a bunker where there are a lot of other survivors just like them. All these people have to live in these bunkers, hiding to save their lives. They all know they've become monsters, but none of them want to die before their time. Well guys, if you liked this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Hit that bell so you don't miss the next videos coming up on our channel. See you next time.